everybody. This is Angela coming to you from my home kitchen, certified NASM nutritionist and personal trainer. And today I want to share with you one of my favorite things to make at home, which is homemade pizza. Now I know that you probably want to order Domino's or maybe Papa John's or something else that's out there. But today I want to show you how to make a nutritious, healthy, homemade pizza that you can do with your family, with your children, or whoever, or even just for yourself. So I'm going to tell you the ingredients first. You can use whole wheat tortillas. I've got a whole plate of vegetables here. I've got mushrooms, red peppers, green peppers, red onions. I've got kale going on over here. We've got some broccoli. And of course, pizza. What would pizza be without cheese? I do have some cheese here. And if you want to add a little meat to it, yes, the one and only pepperoni. So I'm going to tell you how to make this pizza. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our cookie sheet. I prefer the one that has holes in the bottom of it just so that the heat can get through the bottom. So I've got a cookie sheet. I've already sprayed and greased the pan. I've got 4 tortillas laid here. Now, for the sauce, what you're going to do, I prefer to use tomatoes. Okay, you don't have to use tomatoes, but just, I'm going to show you how I do it. You lay some tomatoes on your tortillas. I'm going to try to go through this quickly. The thinner the better. These are cut a little bit thick, but if you cut them thinner, they tend to cook down a little bit better. So put these on here, sticking together. And then I'm also going to use just a little bit of red sauce for the other ones, and I'll show you how that works as well. So you don't have to get pizza sauce. You could even take your tomatoes and put them in a blender and make your own sauce if you wanted to. Let me rinse my hands. Or you can just use some traditional, regular old spaghetti sauce in the jar. This is really simple too. Just depends on what you want to use for your sauce. You can even use white sauce as well. It'll have a little bit more calories. So just a spoonful, put it on there. Depending on how you like it. If you like it saucy, you put a little bit more. If not, just spread it on your tortilla. Now, once I do this, I like to go ahead and put the tortillas in the oven first, just for a couple of minutes, like maybe 2 minutes, just to kind of cook the tomatoes down. And I'm going to do that really quick. So let's put this up. So again, 2 options. You can use tomatoes or you can use pre-made sauce, okay? Now, if I use the tomatoes, I actually put a little bit of salt on them. Not too much. This is a little bit of Himalayan salt. Put that on there. Now we take this and pop it in the oven on broil for about 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven now. Now while that's in the oven, you can have your vegetables prepared. You can cut your red peppers up. As you can see, I've already cut up my red peppers. I've got some green peppers that have been cut up here. I've got red onion. I have mushroom. I have spinach. The spinach, you can cut that up as well. Over here, I've got some chopped kale. And I also have some broccoli. These are the things that I like to put on my pizza. Now, when you get kids involved, if they are used to eating pepperoni pizza, I just got some pepperoni slices, and you don't have to use these. You can use any kind of meat you want on it. And then cheese. You could use Parmesan cheese. You can use mozzarella cheese. You can use the Mexican blend. Any kind of cheese that you want to put on it, you can. And these are just some base things that you can put on your pizza. So normally I leave this in here about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take it out now. Okay. So it gives your, a little bit hot there. Let's see. Let's put that under there. That gives your tomatoes a chance to cook on top of your, and that's hot, I should have got a thing. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese, okay? Just a little base coat of cheese. So I've got some Mexican blend here, and again, you don't have to use cheese. You can use whatever you want. If you want to go cheeseless, you can. It's good either way. I've done it both ways. I'm just going to put a little bit on it here, just a little sprinkle there, not a lot, because again, if we're talking about staying healthy and cutting back on some of those fats, you might want to go a little bit light on the cheese. Now, some other things that you can do if you want to put avocado on your homemade pizza, you can. This is really a free-for-all. You can put anything you want on it. Now, one of these I'm going to put a little bit of extra cheese on it because my kids like cheese and they're going to be the ones that are eating this. So let's put a little bit more on here. Not too much. And then we'll add a little bit more on the top when we're finished. So There we go. This is the base of it. Now, this is when you start adding your toppings. So I'm gonna grab some red pepper here. And again, you just throw them on there any way you want. You can put them some with, some without. I've got the green peppers. You can lay it on there any way you want to. Kids like pepper, so we put it on theirs as well. We just put it on there. We've got some already cut up mushrooms. I'll put mushrooms on a few, just break them up and put them on there. You can stack it high, low, doesn't matter. I'm gonna put those on there as well. And I just kind of break them up. They've been cut, I'm gonna break them up a little bit smaller. Helps it to cook down a little bit better. And then I've got the red onion. Everybody likes onion in our house, so we're gonna put red onion on everything. Red onion on everything, just kind of spread it out here. I think I've got plenty. Good to go. Make your mouth a little hot there. Spicy. I like onions. All right, so we put the red onion on there. We put all that stuff, kind of spread it out here. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be the way you like it. All right, so then we're gonna add some spinach. Now it looks really big and fluffy, but it'll cook down pretty quick. So I just kind of tear it. You can cut it if you want to. I just tear it off and put it on the tortilla. And again, my kids like spinach too, so I'm gonna put it on all 4 of these. You can do it with, you can do it without, however you want it, okay? And again, if I didn't say it, make sure you spray your pan so your tortillas don't stick. Okay, so put that on there. The next thing I'm gonna add is some kale. Now the kale is big and fluffy as well. It's just fresh kale from the bag. I'm gonna take it, I'm also just gonna break it up, tear it up, and just put it on there. Sprinkle it on a little bit. Depends on how much vegetables you want to get. So I'm just gonna pile it on there like this. So looking good, looking good. So again, you've got a nice healthy blend of different vegetables here and anything that you like. Just a tiny bit of cheese and you'll see that it's gonna come out really good. So after that, if you wanna add some broccoli pieces, I've also got broccoli. You can dab some broccoli on there. Anything you want, you know? Anything you want to put on your pizza. So just add a little broccoli there. Now, pepperoni, we'll put pepperoni on the kids. And you can get the regular these are just sliced pepperoni from H-E-B. You can get them H-E-B, Walmart, wherever. I'm not gonna use too much of it, but just a little bit. So, let's see. Pepperoni here, put it there, put it there. There's 3 on that one, we'll put 1, 2 there. How about that? Just a little bit. Not too much, just to get the taste of it. And we'll just put 1 right there, all right? So those 2 have it, these 2 don't. Now, to top this off, we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese. Now, you could also do Parmesan cheese to cut back on the calories if you like, but for this purpose, I am gonna use some mozzarella. I'm gonna sprinkle some on the children's pizza. Well, they're actually teenagers, but they're still my children. So put a little there, and you can use any kind of cheese you want. Put a little here. If you want to add some flavor to this, you could put some, you could put some garlic if you want to. Just got a little cheese on the floor there, it's all right. And just spread this around. And again, not very much. It's not like you're getting a fully loaded cheese pizza, but there is enough to kind of cover it and make it taste good if you want to have that cheesy flavor to it, okay? So that's that. The cheese is added to it. Now, I've got a little garlic. Where did I put that garlic? Don't know where I put it. There it is. So, if you want to add a little flavor to it, I'm just going to sprinkle a little garlic over top so you get a little bit more flavor. Not on those 2. And voila, we've got 4 pizzas that are ready to go in the oven in less than 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and put these in, and we're going to cook them for about 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, depending on how your oven. I've got it on 425, about 7 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll check out the pizzas. Let's see how these pizzas are looking. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and open up the oven, and we're going to go and take them out. So, okay. Turn that off. All right, and here we go. We've got 4 freshly baked, homemade, healthy pizzas with no oil flowing out of them. Let's see how they came out. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, very crispy, as you can see, nice and crispy. All right, so let's go ahead and take one of these. We're gonna put it on the plate. Let's cut it up just like you would a pizza. You can cut it any way you want. You can cut it in half, you can cut it in fours. Got it cut in 2 triangles right here. We'll go ahead and cut another one. We'll cut one with pepperoni on it. I'll just cut it on the tray here and transfer it over. Let's see if I can do that. All right. Again, very crispy crust without all of the fat. We're gonna put that there. All right. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Top that off. I've got some fresh parsley here. We're going to top that off with a little fresh parsley. And there you have it. You've got homemade pizza. Again, you've got all the vegetables on there. There's no oils. There's no grease coming out of it. It's just a beautiful, fresh pizza. Bon appetit. All right, let's give this a try. Wonderful, fresh, clean pizza. No oils, no fats. A lot of nutritious vegetables on there, and it tastes great. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know. All right, you have a great day.